Before we start, if you are repeating after me, this is helpful even if you are not a doctor. You can still work with me and repeat after me. If you want best results, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you grab your phone, you record me saying something, and then you record yourself repeating after me. I will leave time for you to repeat after me and you can listen back to it. When you listen back to it, you might be able to hear what is off, what is different, and how you can improve. If you are unsure, or if you're unsure or and you are a coaching client of mine, so whether it be group coaching or private coaching, we can listen to it together when we are together and you can send me the recording and I can share with you, okay, this will change, this we won't change, like this sounds good, this we need to work on. So just know that if you are a client, we can do that. Okay. Next, we are going to start. I'm going to have to refresh this because apparently my tools aren't working because I feel like that's what happens every time we go live. All right. I'm just going to change the setting here, make my pen small. We're hoping this is gonna work. Da, da. 'Kay, clearly it's not working. Okay, let's go to the top part. Yeah. Again, if you're not a doctor, it's okay, don't worry about it. We're still gonna practice, and you can still learn. There we go. First one, as you can see, the capital letters are where the stress is. I know, I lost my pen. That was a British accent, by the way. Let me get my pen back. There we go. Why isn't it working? There we go. Got the pen, got the pen. So, good morning. Good morning. Be careful. I'm gonna go like this when it's the French accent just so that you can hear. Be careful not to say morning. No, morning. Okay. Good morning. Not good morning. Okay. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Today. And notice that day, so day and feel, okay, are stressed. So how are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? And notice that to in today, it's reduced to today. Okay? Today. How are you feeling today? And I'm punching with the stress if that helps you. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? So, good morning. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? And be careful. Be careful. If you speak French or even Italian, it's not how are you, okay? Don't add the H. No. Okay? If it helps, think about the W starts because it's a consonant here and it starts with a vowel. It goes how war. So it's almost like how war. How are you? Right? How are you? How are you? No H. Get rid of the H. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? Okay. Um, just to note, if you're not a doctor, usually you'd say, how are you today? Okay. Or how are you? Because feeling is kind of like, are you sick? Are you healthy? It could also be emotional. Okay. But, for doctors, feeling makes more sense. So, good morning. You'd even say, good morning. Okay. So, this is the French translation for you guys. Yeah. So you can use it. All right. So, if you want to know the reason for their visit, usually very often you will ask this question. So, brings in day, the stress part. So, what brings you in today? What brings you in today? And you with the after, it's kind of like you, and there's like a kind of like a W. You win. Oh, it's not typing like I wanted to. You win. What brings you in today? Be careful. If you speak a Slavic language, make sure it's not a W. Or it's not a it's not a V. It's a W. Okay. You win. Rather than in, you win today. What brings you in today? What brings you in today? Good. Um, zoom out here. And the next one, I might see if there's any questions. No, there's no questions. That's okay. Perfect. And I'm going to go back to getting my, there we go. I really want it to be small, the pen. This makes me so frustrated. I want it to be the size I want. Anyways, all right. In this sentence, more, oh, there we go. More and on. So tell me a bit more. And because this ends with the R sound and it starts with a vowel, more about. Okay, it's going to sound like one word. Tell me more about. Tell me more about what's been going on. What's been going on? Tell me a bit more. Oh, this is hard to read. Tell me a bit more about what's going on. What's been going on? What's been going on? Tell me a bit more about what's been going on. A bit more. A bit more. And you notice that I don't say a bit more. A bit more. I don't always pronounce the T. I don't always make it pop. A bit more. Bit. I think it's a glottal stop. Tell me a bit more about what's going on. I don't say about what's going on. You can. I'm not. About what's going on. Now I'm going to share with you the intonation that I will hear among francophones, Quebecers. I'm going to say it like a Quebecer, then I'm going to say it like a native English speaker so that you can compare and contrast, okay? Tell me a bit more about what's going on. On. We don't say on, we say on. More. More. No, we say more. Tell me a bit more what's going on. Tell me a bit more what's going on. Tell me what's going on. Not what's going on. No, relax at the end. And I'm not making fun of you guys when I say that. I think it's important to hear the difference. I wish somebody would do the same for me. Okay. Long is the stress. Feeling, feel, feeling, way, way. Okay. And good morning. So how long have you been feeling this way? How long have you been feeling this way? So how long have be careful too. Don't say how long have. It's have. Okay. It's not have. Pronounce the H. It's there. Okay. So how long have you been? And you notice we don't say been. We kind of say in North America, we kind of say just been. Okay. How have you been feeling this way? Tell me, how long have you been feeling this way? Feeling this way. How long have you been feeling this way? And the intonation slightly rising expresses curiosity. So, how long have you been feeling this way? How long have you been feeling this way? Have you? Okay, not have you. Now, just so you can compare and contrast, I'm going to say it like I expect somebody with a thick Quebec intonation and accent. Ow là. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The H. How. Don't say ow. Okay. How. Don't say have. Say have. Okay. So don't say how long have you been feeling this way? Way. It's way. It's not how long. It's how long. It's not how long have. It's how long have. How long have you been feeling this way? Okay. I'm hoping you hear the difference. I like to mimic the difference because I know it's helpful. Next, describe. Okay. So the scribe is the stress. Can you describe pain? Me. That's where the stress is. Sorry, I think I'm getting sick. I need to cough and my throat is scratchy. Huh? Scratchy. Oh, that's good. For doctor vocabulary, you know when it's like, what is it in French? Est-ce qu'on dit ça pique? It's starting to like be irritated, when you're about to get sick. All right. Can you describe the pain for me? Okay. This here very often will reduce for into fur, or sometimes people will write it like this. It rhymes with her. Okay. For me. Okay. When it's in the middle of a sentence, it's not at the end, we will reduce it to fur rather than the number four, right? So can you describe the pain for me? Can you describe the pain for me? Can you describe the pain? Can you describe the pain for me? Now I'm going to, okay, be careful with the TH too, especially if you're a Quebecer or even France. Tongue between your teeth. The pain for me. The pain for me. Can you describe the pain for me? Okay. Now I'm going to share, not share, share, um, Quebec accent. And the reason I'm putting my thumbs down, it isn't to say the accent is bad, it's just to share with you this is not the American accent. This is the Canadian American accent, okay? Can you describe the pain for me? Me? Me. For me. For me? For me. Can you describe the pain for me? Okay. I'm coughing. That's the word, coughing. Since we're talking about medical stuff. All right. Okay. Like I thought I was I'm just gonna end this here. And I'm gonna see if there's any quick questions regarding this. No, there's not. And I'm going to probably just do 5 more minutes this time. And let me know. Let me know if you're here, if you're watching the replay, what kind of shadowing exercises do you want me to do next time? Ordering a coffee, being a doctor, going to the doctor. Tell me. 'Cause I don't know. I just kind of make things up and I decide maybe I'm going to teach people how to see the doctor, how to be a doctor. Not actually be a doctor, but you know what I mean. All right. I think we've got it. All right. Start. That's where the stress is. There's no H. Okay. So don't say hit. Okay. Say it. And because this ends with a consonant and the next word starts with a vowel, you can kind of let it just go together. Did it. Did it. When did it start? When did it start? When did it start? Yeah. Not when did it start? When did it start? Start. Start. Okay. When did it start? All right. Next, stress. Ooh, I'm gonna have to double check this. I feel it has been getting better. I feel like getting, I'm not sure if I agree with the stress. I have to double check this. But for sure, better, worse. Okay. Francophones, be careful. There's an H. It's not as it been. No, has it, has it. And, oops, I meant to. This is a Z. It's going to turn into a Z sound. H. I have a whole playlist. There's a few videos. I have a playlist to master the H if you need. Has it. Okay. Ends with the consonant, starts with a vowel sound. Has it. Remember, we say been instead of being in North America. Has it been Has it been getting better or worse? I don't know why I put my thumb up. Has it been getting better or worse? So it rises slightly on better, it falls on worse. For those who like to see that. Has it been getting better or worse? Allergies. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do the intonation that I would expect from a Quebecer with a thicker, accent. So, has it been getting better or worse? Okay. It's not as it, it's has it. Has it. Getting better. Getting better or worse or worse. So, has it been getting better or worse? Okay, back to this. Allergies. This. There's an H. Say have. Okay, not have. Have. Okay. Do you have any allergies? Do you have any allergies? And you notice I don't say do you, do ya, do ya. It's okay. Do you have any allergies? Do you have any allergies? Right. And you know what? I think I'm going to end it there for the shadow time. I'm going to see if we have any questions. My TikTok died halfway through that. So if you're watching this on the replay, there should be a video popping up. And of course, if you're interested in joining my boot camp, my 5-week accent reduction group training program because you would like to improve your accent and get momentum, comment boot camp down below and I'll share with you how to join us. Anyways, take care and thank you to everyone who came by. So bye guys.